applied one coat of this very old nail polish by Boots. Just one coat so far. Look at that. Brilliant. Very, very good. I could say the oldies are the best when it comes to nail polish. I've often found that the older a nail polish is, the better it is. Oh, it might help if I had it on a macro setting, but there's one coat. Right, there is one. I've put it on a macro setting. We'll look at this in the daylight to see what it looks like in the daylight. How much more you got for your money in the old one than what you get now. These are what the bottles look like now. Whoops. But see, that one's high. Oh, we'll look at this in the daylight, all being well. Yeah. Right. Oh, we're ready. Okay. As soon as a motorbike goes past, as soon as I put the recording on, I hear them all night as well. Anyhow, this is what I'm using today, which is a very old one. I quite liked the packaging labels on there. This is what they look like now, and see how much more you got in the old ones. See, they're the same width, because some people might say, oh well, it's probably the same, it's just a dip, but it's not the same amount. You can see, I wonder if it tells you on here. Oh well, whatever, it's the same price. They're still $1.99, but that's how much more you got before in the old ones. You can see it's much higher than this little bottle, and this is what the brushes look like nowadays. These have been like this for a few years now, because I bought another one recently and it's exactly the same as that. What's happening? My computer's going funny. I hope that's still recording. Yeah, I bought another one of these recently, and it's still exactly the same. Their packaging, whatever you want to call it, has been exactly the same as this for a few years now. These are all the ones I've got of Natural Collection. That's my little Natural Collection stash. But this is a very old one. And as I've said before in some of my videos, what I like... I've got a habit of saying that, haven't I? Oh, stop it! What's going on? We're stopped again. Everything's frozen. At least as I'm looking at it. Oh no! Now the screen's gone white. Am I still recording? Am I still... Oh, I don't know what's happening here. But anyhow, this is the bottle of the arch of the starting. That's the brush. Oh, hang on. It's still... This is very old. And, because it hasn't been like this for a long time, but Topaz. But as I've said... I'm always saying in my videos, as I've said before, as if anyone is going to watch avidly and remember what... But, oh, stop it, stop. Calm yourself down. What I really like about... One of the things I really like about Boots' Natural Collection is, if you like a particular... I'm not saying I'm mad keen on this particular colour, but it's a good nail polish. That's why I'm wearing it, because I wanted something to just last that I don't have to worry about. But what I like about Boots' Natural Collection in the nail polish line, anyway, I don't know about the other items, and I think it applies to their eyeshadows as well. If you buy something and then maybe years later you want it again, you don't have to think, oh, they probably don't do it anymore. They still do it. So if you wanted Topaz again and you go in there, they still do it now, only they're in these bottles now. That's what I'm going to say. So they're reliable. They're a good, reliable brand, and they do the same products. And they don't just bring one in and then, oh, that was then, we don't do that, that was last year, but we're not making that now. They still do the same shades. I mean, who'd think they'd still do a shade like this years later? I mean, it's a sort of funny, sort of bluey, sort of metallic-y, pearly shade. It's a bluey colour. It's not like a proper white pearl that you might imagine would be more... But I mean, they're not anything like a specific, like, oh, well, it's just a normal white and they're going to do that always. Or it's just a normal red, and they're all sort of like specific little shades. I mean, this one's like a sort of iridescent-y sort of, I think it's quite a see-through, pearly sort of, yeah. it might be better as a top coat over something because it goes on almost quite sheer, you know, very sort of sheer. But they still do them, nevertheless, the same ones, year in, year out. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, we'll see how this goes on over the week. And sorry for all the babbling. I get so nervous and my mind goes a blank. I can't think what I want to say, even though it was all in my mind before. I don't want to have to write things down and then read from a script because it looks so contrived and false. So I want to be genuine and honest and say what I'm thinking at the time, but then I'm faced with it, it's recording me, and my mind goes a blank, so then I start stuttering, and I'm going, and then people are thinking, oh, but get lost, because who's going to want to sit and listen to somebody going on like that? Oh, and then I think, why do I even bother? But anyhow, I hope it proves useful to someone. I've not seen any reviews up on this particular. I always, normally anyway, do a search first to see if someone else has put one up, and if they have, I might not bother. But this one, Topaz by Boots Natural Collection, and it covers in one coat. And I've worn it before, and it lasts really well. So yeah. Looks quite good in this light. This nail polish. Just an update on this nail polish. It's done really well. Only one coat, and it's the Saturday today, and I'm so glad to be back in my house because I lost my key, and then I had to get a locksmith out and everything. I had to stay elsewhere all night, and yeah. Anyhow. But this is it. So it's done really well. Do I go with a good colour scheme of Shopkins Shoppy Gemma Stone? There we go. How's that? That's what I'm using today. Good for people with sensitive skin. I haven't done a bath time for a while, and we're getting the clean situation. This one's chipped there, but apart from that, it's lasted really well. As you can see, it's lasted well for a week, nearly a week tomorrow, and it's very, very old. So the old ones are the best, I reckon, a lot of the times.